Late at night the man showed up at his ex-wife's house making a scene. Seeing how shameless he looked, Shenying was speechless. She couldn't believe she had once fallen for someone like him. She called her ex-husband's current girlfriend Baomei to come over, and asked her to take the drunk man lying on the floor away.
家里还有长辈，希望不要再发生这种事。
你是个坏蛋！
Her father poured cold water on his former son-in-law hoping it would sober him up. Shenying had spent 7 years helping her ex rise to the position of congressional aide. Now she was ready to live for herself. She too would run for Congress. Of course the beginning of anything is the hardest, but Shenying was full of confidence. For 7 years after marriage she had stayed home cooking, cleaning and caring for her child. She rarely walked this much and her feet were aching. Reporter Pei, who cared deeply for her, seemed to have expected this. He had bought her a pair of sneakers. You'll probably be walking a lot more from now on. These will keep your feet from hurting so much. It was such a wonderful feeling to know someone cared about her. But what she didn't know was that Baomei was spreading new rumors again, telling reporters false stories that could harm Shenying's reputation. Because of you a child almost got hurt. You left the stove on and walked away. Wasn't that your fault? I never turned on the stove. These ladies were there that day, they saw everything. I'm just telling the truth. The rest I'll leave to the journalists. I'll be going now. Those who do good gain support those who don't stand alone. Shenying happened to see the little girl she once saved from that very fire, who turned on the gas stove that day. This girl should know best.
是我打开的，我怕院长骂我，才不敢说出来。
那么，阿姨并没有打开煤气，是阿姨把你从火中救出来的。
Baomei never expected that her plan to ruin Shenying's name would end up revealing her heroic act instead. What a complete backfire. Frustrated by her failure, Baomei was furious, but she wasn't the type to give up easily. She started planning new ways to make things difficult for Shenying's campaign. Right after Shenying parted ways with reporter Pei, her bag was stolen. After a chase, reporter Pei managed to stop the thief. Shenying was worried, but he came back safely. Though he seemed to be hurt, she was touched by how selflessly he had helped her time and again. Even if her heart had been made of stone, it would have softened by now. That night her mother washed her tired daughter's feet. Everyone in the family knew the path Shenying had chosen was not easy. Her father massaged her shoulders. Though he was getting old and couldn't do much for her, he would always be her strongest support. That day Shenying felt truly happy, surrounded by family who loved her deeply. The warm moment even moved her sister-in-law to tears as she walked in the door.